The Atari ST has gone raving mad. In 1992, US Gold released the Raving Mad collection for the Atari ST. It included 3 previously released games, and in some collections also included a seemingly bonus random game. The games in the official release were James Pond 2, Codename Robocod, Mega Twins, and Rodland, all 3 high-quality console-style games. James Pond 2 is a 1991 arcade scrolling action-adventure title that was slightly upgraded for the STE version, utilizing 29 colors from its extended palette on the screen at the same time. ST coding legend Steve Back was given the unenviable task of trying to convert this to the ST without utilizing the blitter or STE scrolling, and asked to match the Amiga quality of the original. He did a very good job given the constraints. Magazines on its initial release gave it scores in the 90s, with ST users saying it's the best platform game to surface on the ST for a long time, and it pushes the computer's abilities to the maximum. It has set the standard against which other platform games will be judged, and it's a worthy winner of Gamer Gold. Rodland, a Jalico arcade conversion, is a platform action game that was released by Storm, also in 1991. This game is as cute as you will find on the ST. ST Action and ST User both gave it high scores in the mid-80s, with ST Format being the lone contradictory holdout, giving it 70%. Commenting, Rodland has a ridiculous plot, is odiously cute, and plays like a dream. Mega Twins, a US Gold release of a Capcom arcade game, is a multi-directional scrolling action-adventure game with some RPG elements. I find this conversion to be charming to play and also a little on the difficult side. ST Format gave it 70%, remarking that if you are feeling the need for some harmless goodwill, Mega Twins is for you. ST User also gave it 70%, while the One and ST Action were more impressed, with 81 and 86% respectively. I found 2 reviews of the Raving Mad package as a whole, with both ST Review and ST Format giving it mid to high scores in the 60s, which seems odd, as even if you average the scores of the individual games and take off a few points for it being a year later, the score should not drop by that much. But who am I to argue? They had to review this back when it meant something. I'm just waiting in the wings 35 years later to be critical of their criticism. Personally, I liked all 3 games and have an unopened copy of the collection right here. So let's take a look at that right now. Today we are going to crack the seal on a set of Atari ST games, all kind of cute games for the Atari ST in this Raving Mad collection, an import collection from the UK. Family sitting here says made in England. So let's take a look at the front of the box here. Front of the box says Raving Mad, and the games are Rodland, Robocod, and Mega Twins. This also Kix threw in a free game in every one of these boxes, and I don't know what it is because this is still sealed. Now I do have my knife. We're not going to need it though because I can get the the shrink wrap off this really easily. But here's the front of the box, like we said. Here is the side of the box, like I was showing us, made in England. It's the other side of the box. Here's one other side. Woo, one other side. And here is shrink wrap. I mean the end that has the Atari ST, STE, and it has the UPC code on it. And here is the back of the box. Trying to see around it how much you can see my light too. I'm trying to get more light. And let's read a little bit of this. I'll have to put on my glasses here. It says, wow, that is in that's in every language you can imagine. Okay, Rodland, lovable and extremely addictive. This is Amiga Power review. Superb Sonic Style and Adventure for Robocod. That's Amiga Action. And Mega Twins, absolutely great. A beautiful piece of software, Amiga format. All three of the games got good reviews individually, but in this package, the reviews weren't as good. It's so weird. This is the box, and we are going to open this guy now. Ready? Hey, try to get it close to my mic. This out. And there's a like I said, there's a random game by Kix in here also. Kix was a budget software company. Okay, this is going to be really interesting. What is in this box? Let's see. Okay, so Kix. Just now I have just a version of Action Fighter by Kix. Action Fighter, not a great game, but we're going to play this one also. And it's in its own box, which fits with my other games, which is really cool. So they just threw an extra game in this box, Action Fighter. So let's first look at the Action Fighter box, since we have it here. Here's the front of the Action Fighter box. Here's the back of the Action Fighter box. And then Action Fighter has a disc and some instruction manuals, which is really interesting. Why are there so many instructions for this? Loading instructions, and in multiple languages, and then I think this is... it's just the same thing twice, so, you know, what a bargain. I got an extra game with 2 sets of limited instructions. Action Fighter. Okay, what else is in here? Here's a bag. A Ziploc bag. That includes discs. Okay, so here is Raving Mad Disc Rodland and Raving Mad List Robocod, James Pond 2 Robocod. It doesn't say that, but I know that's what it is. Here's a second set of discs. Which is disc 1 and 2 of Mega Twins. Now I know Mega Twins is more of an action-adventure. Robocod is sort of an action-adventure. It's more sort of Mario-like, kind of Mario, I'm just saying. And then Rodland is like a platform game, a single-screen platform game. All three of these, and Action Fighter, all three of these specifically made really well on the ST. They don't push any barriers, but they're all cute. They have nice music, so we're going to check those out. And let's see what else we have in this box here. We have the instruction manual for the Raving Mad, which has brief instructions for all the games, which is good. Rodland, Robocod, and Raving Mad, and then it's in multiple languages. So there's not a lot in here, just sort of gives you some very basic instructions. And then we have this awesome full-color catalog. So what do we have in here? We have Street Fighter 2 and Scrabble. Those both came out for the ST. We have Flashback and Legends of Valor. I don't think, let me see. It says, okay. So, Flashback came out for the ST. It says it did, and so did Legends of Valor. At least it says it's available on the ST. I'm not sure. We'll check it out. This is Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis and Crusaders of the Dark. Okay, so Indiana Jones came out on the ST and Crusaders of the Dark Savant did not. It came out only on the Amiga and on the PC. Blade Destiny, it says it. Blade of Destiny says it came out on the ST. I don't think it did. I think it's only an Amiga and PC game, but we'll check that out someday. Lynx 386, of course, Lynx 386 is going to be on the PC only. And here's a bunch of other games. Top titles available on CD-ROM. So, Monkey Island and Loom did come out on the ST, of course not on CD-ROM. You have Dark Sun, Spelljammer, The Summoning, and Great Naval Battles. Those all came out on PC, probably, and some of those on the Amiga. Sorry, my phone rang. Some of those on the Amiga. And then there's Free DC, Might and Magic, and Amazon. Most of those are only PC games. And you got a bunch of other PC games in here. So a lot of ST games, but even then this was pushing towards PC and mostly Amiga time. But what a great looking booklet here, little catalog. Okay, we're going to put all this stuff back in their respective bags and boxes. And then the next thing we have to do is we have to break out the Atari ST, which I haven't done in a while. And we're going to see which of these runs on the Atari ST. So the first thing we are going to load up is the Kicks box that includes the Action Fighter game. So take this out. Put the disc in. I can't see it very well here. Put the disc in the drive. We're going to restart this. done the pre-shifting, but just not enough tiles. Looks okay. Looks good. Looks like on the STE it scrolls okay. Yeah. Oh. It's not a great scrolling or anything like that, but does jerky scrolling ruin the game? Not really. How do you get across there? Oh, I get it. Can I come like this? I guess not. I'm not very good at this game. So what do you do to get across there? I'm not supposed to jump. I don't know why I keep jumping like that. Now we're going to examine all 4 games being played in Launchbox in my curated emulation setup. The sound and visuals should look better than my misguided attempts straight from the machine. Thanks for watching. Until next time, into the vertical blank.
Programmed in BASIC, we explored 8-bit worlds. Pixels crashed onto a digital shore. All our records were scratched. Left alone, we were latchkey children, terrified of nuclear war. In the glow of the cathode ray, every game we play on our 2600. Into the vertical blank, our highest scores